Up with the Seattle Seahawks. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go. At their own 17-yard line.
Mike, ready, blue 80, back 25. I got him. Check 9, check 9. All right, 25 tonight.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
And Falcons fans everywhere excited that Devontae Freeman is back on the field wearing number 24 in the red and black. Remember, he went down in week 2 in 2018 with an injury and didn't return. They're hoping to see the form that led him to 1,000-yard seasons in 2015.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Here's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
He had to figure they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that that's coming right away.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That'll go down as a loss of 8, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Ryan now off the bootleg. They'll roll him into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss. But with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
What? 36 power.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. He may try and run for this. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Falcons. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Ryan leads with Freeman on the draw. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game would be ideal.
Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
19.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson, and going deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyreek Hill hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 32. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Falcons take over. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy. When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
3rd and 2, now Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 44, Ryan throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 3rd and 5.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Adrian Claiborne, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Jones. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Here we go, here we go. 60 outlaw. Hit it.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now Myers for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Seahawks 27, Falcons nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunate. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine. Hey, Haywood.
Here's McSorley on first and 10. And going deep for Hill. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. The extra point now coming from Myers. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Seahawks 34, Falcons nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Throwing again on second down. Ryan, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the sack pushes him back, and now third and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
54, stop.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. like landmark.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing on 2nd down, McSorley. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. 3rd down, they're going to throw for it with McSorley. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. 4th down, and out is the all-pro punter from a year ago, Michael Dixon, to punt for Seattle. Kenyon Barner, deep for Atlanta. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And a good result there, as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I don't think you got it, son. Whip. Leo. 13. Check 13. Go. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Now.
It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Cover.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Nick Ballore. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Ready?
McSorley, 1st and 10. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
To throw again on 2nd down, McSorley. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Go now. 50, plant. X3, 218, chop.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down, back at the 25. Grady Jarrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Throwing is McSorley. It's Hill, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Out of the shotgun, McSorley. The quick slant caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jarvis Landry with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Now Myers for the extra point. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
41. Falcons, nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the... And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. They'll find Ballore out of the backfield. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. McSorley sets to pass, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamar Taylor. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. Complete to Jones. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. To throw again is Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is. I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams. They put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now McSorley. And that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. After the interception, here's Ryan. Rolling to his right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. 20! Touchdown, Falcons! Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that... You know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now is dominating and kicking around a team who had
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vic Beasley able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 3rd down, Wilson. He is going to find Hill here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Flushed out right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11. Again, Wilson. He can run for it, and he will. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They run with Pumphrey. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Go! Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Bravo. Check. Yes. Mike 45. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to go.
Here's McSorley now, 3rd and long. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check 45 to Mike. Check. Get it.
2nd and 10. It's McSorley. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready? 18, Gator. 45. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Now.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. And that one travels out of bounds. So a bad break there, and that will thwart any chance that they had of coming back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And that will write a finish to this ball game. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, the win here means